Yo, what's up? I've talked to a handful of people this week about kind of like falling off your fitness goals, and a lot of people. This is why a lot of people gain weight and they get out of shape is because they'll get a gym membership, right? Because they're rarely motivated. Ooh, like maybe their friend told them to like get a gym membership, or they saw an ad on social media, hey, come to the gym, $1 down, whatever the case may be. And they'll get really motivated, right? They'll go to the gym, and what happens after that? So what happens after that is, the motivation fades. Give it 2, 3, 4, 6 weeks in, 8 weeks in, the motivation fades, and then they're kind of just like back to the old habits. Maybe work got really busy, they got a promotion and they kind of got comfortable, slash work is asking more from you, whatever the case may be. It's like everybody always kind of has a plateau in a 3-step back phase, a 2-step back phase. And I was actually talking to someone that I know recently. He's really busy with work and he's not going to the gym anymore. And please, before I go into it, just really, I'm gonna need you to really watch this video with open eyes and an open mind and an open heart, because what I'm about to say, a lot of people have ego attached to reality, and you're gonna have to remove your ego if you're going to really receive what I'm going to be talking to you about. Because those of you, a lot of people say, they don't need help, right? Oh, I don't need help. Oh, I'm good. Oh, I was in shape 3 months ago, 6 months ago, 9 months ago. Okay, but let me just tell you, are you in shape right now? Are you in the best shape that you could be? Right? Did you get a gym membership? Cool. So why can't you stick to the gym membership? Remember, my whole philosophy is sustainability. When I was starting out, I had a lot of success when I started out because I was preaching, eat whatever you want and train however you want. And it's true, right? You can eat whatever you want, okay, if you're tracking certain metrics, okay? And then you can train however you want, because ultimately it's energy expenditure, right? We have those 3 pillars: direct energy expenditure, indirect energy expenditure, and planned energy expenditure, combined with the Li, which is how my clients lose like 20 pounds every 90 days, like clockwork. Sometimes 30 pounds, 20 to 30 pounds in 90 days, like clockwork. If you work with us, you'll find it's pretty easy to lose weight, whatever the case may be. But time and time again, I come across people who, they get a gym membership, right? They go for 6 weeks, and then they're automatically like, either work gets in the way, whatever the case may be. Maybe they just lost motivation, and then they stop going, and then they get out of shape. And then they have this ego attached to them. They're like, yo, but bro, I was like in really good shape a year ago, or I was in really good shape 9 months ago. And then, but just know that's the ego talking. You saying, oh, it's just diet, bro. I know what to do. It's just diet. Understand that's the ego talking. Because if you remove your ego, it's just me being direct with you. If you removed your ego, you would understand, you would see things clearly, and then you would say, oh yeah, bro, the problem wasn't the gym, right? My whole problem this whole time wasn't the gym. My problem was consistency. If your problem was the gym, bro, see, because here's what happened, bro. I go to the gym, right? Some days, right? A couple days a week, I'll go to the gym. But what happens when you travel? A lot of people will use that bullshit excuse. They'll be like, oh, I was traveling, right? And it's like, I mean, I was traveling too. You know what I'm saying? I was traveling too. But I still, there's no the gym that I go to wasn't in Kansas City when I saw the Flight Boys, our flight members. We have members in like 8 different states, Canada, USA. But yeah, so there was nobody, like there was not the gym that I go to out in Kansas City. Okay, I got a 1-day Planet Fitness membership for free online, easy. So the gym is not your problem, bro. Your problem is you lost motivation. Your problem is you didn't have a decentralized system that even when you go traveling, even when work gets super busy, that you still have a system that you can go to and that you can stick with this routine for life, okay? Because it's all about how can you stick to something for life. And that's why nobody cares that you were in shape 9 months ago. Nobody cares that you were in shape 6 months ago, bro. It's what are you doing right now to stay in shape, stay in elite shape? What are you doing right now to keep your six pack right here, bro? What are you doing to make sure that you make fitness an omnipresent part of your life? That's everything we've been focusing on, okay, ever since the 2025 Flight Member Retreat. But even before that, we've been focusing on omnipresence, making fitness. It's like you're wearing the glasses, right? The AI glasses, right? It's like, I want fitness to be in this corner of your lens right here. And how do we get that to be in the corner of your lens? Okay, so here's what we've done that, literally. We've done that. We have a group of guys that are doing this every single day, right? They work out every single day, but it's easy for them to work out every single day because it's in their lens, okay? It's like, okay, cool, I got to do this today, and then that's it. But they have a system, point being, okay? You have no system, okay? That is decentralized, that lasts, whether you're in your hometown or not, okay? One of my dad's friends quit going to the gym because the gym closed down, and then he got out of shape. Like, dog, that cannot be a reason you get out of shape, bro. No, you have to have an omnipresent system and people to help you, walk you through that system. See, the moment you join VGym, right? The moment you join VGym, bro, there's going to be myself, but there's also going to be all the dudes doing it that are going to be like vouching for the system, right? Like Gavin, Jawan, Theo, all these dudes that are still doing it and have been doing it for like 6 months, a year, 2 years. They're going to vouch for me, and then they're going to be like, yeah, bro, this is what you do here, this is what you do here. And then it's just an easy ass system to stay in shape 24/7, right? Instead of, hey, going to the gym and then, losing motivation or work gets in the way or it's a busy period in your life. So, and then instead of getting all out of shape, no, you just have this system to do 24/7. Not that it's 24/7, but you have that fitness in the corner of your mind. It's a decentralized system, decentralized tribe of people that whether you go on vacation and leave your hometown, whatever the case may be, you're still going to have these people that are pushing you every single day. Does that make sense? So, like one of my members, one of his friends moved across the country and then he quit going to the gym. Dog, no. That's what we eliminate, bro. We have a decentralized system and a group of guys that are doing this in 8 different states in 2 different countries that have been doing this system for the last year consecutively, and it's changed their lives. So anyways, I might leave a link to the School of Aesthetics where you can start this process of just staying in shape, right? 24/7, 365 days out of the year, instead of just yo-yoing and, losing 20 pounds, gaining it back, losing 20 pounds, gaining it back. If you want to eliminate the yo-yo, and if you want to finally get down to that dream body, right, just join the link to I think I'll put the School of Aesthetics here. And you can really just understand what we're talking about, okay? Like clients in 8 different states in 2 different countries, they really vouch by this, bro. And they will give you the tools that you need to succeed. So anyways, look forward to seeing you inside the group, and talk to you soon.